to do is to fly away with you.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And already we're underway here. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's having a go! He's got away with one there. Could be danger here. Tries to pass it through. Drilled in low. And we have our very first corner. And that is expertly dealt with. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's... And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Out of play for a goal kick. Dumfries. That's a throw. He intercepts the throw. That's well read. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very...
And the finish! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's surging through. And the Vinicius Junior! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That is ended up in no man's land. Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Barella.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's DiMarco. And Bastoni. And he welcomes it in. Rodrigo. Now it's Martinez. Zielinski. Zielinski! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped...
Tries a shot! That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's found a way past. Valverde. Oh, this is a very good run. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Great chance! DiMarco. And here's Mbappe. That's good play. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Madrid get them tension.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Çalhanoğlu. And here's Thuram. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking for the run. Now it's Martinez. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Valverde, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zielinski. Cleared away. Good ball, good take.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. Çalhanoğlu, he's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's another chance! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Alexander-Arnold. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Rodrigo. Valverde. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Strokes it back. Thuram. Now DiMarco.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Valverde. Can he get it through? And that's chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And here's Mbappe. Great vision. Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? And here's Rodrigo. Bellingham is in a really good position out wide. Dumfries. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played out to the right. It's a pretty loose pass. Driving on and making good progress. And the shot! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
What are you thinking about the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
DiMarco. Bastoni. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Zielinski. Can he finish? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's gone for the shot. Now, who's going to be first to this? Akanji. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bastoni. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Bastoni has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? He has a look up.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now this could be a chance. Distributed tidily. Threads one in, and he was alert to it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Dumfries. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dumfries. Oh, this is a terrific run. He's dealt with that really well. Over to the left. He's on it. Can he get away? He's having a shot! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Looking to play him in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Bellingham. Dumfries. To Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Martinez. And it's Zielinski.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? In it comes. And that should get the job done. Now there's a fine ball. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Mbappe! Camavinga with the cross. Barella. Now it's Thuram. Thuram running with the ball. Vinicius Junior. Nicely shapes to shoot! Barella. Zielinski. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Valverde. It's Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. He won't be happy with that one. The Fry calmly anticipates. Valverde. Picks Valverde! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so...
And a chance! Sticks it away! What a moment to score! A major shift in extra time! So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cleared without complication. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we are already back underway. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Well, they can break here. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Akanji. Nicely shaped ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Chalhanoglu. And it's Zielinski. Barella. Now it's Thuram. Played out to the left flank. And he's managed to get free. DiMarco puts them all in. Oh, this looks sharp. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. Lovely ball and a decent shot. It's hit the crossbar. Tchouameni proves just a little bit too strong. Madrid moments now away from seeing this one out. Now is this the final assault? Looking for options for movement. That is a great pick out. He's had a shot!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Martinez. Well, that's that, the end. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Mbappe. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Rudiger. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior out towards the flank. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both. De Jong! Valverde. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. For Valverde. And here's Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo. Mbappe! It's loose. It's fallen kindly here. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the stand man. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
De Jong powering forward here. Closing in on goal. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Rudiger has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card. Brilliant from Rafinha! He's got himself an absolute peach. Barcelona are in front. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Pedri. Real chance! Oh, he's really drilled it. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. And now they bring out a defence. And it's Bellingham. Rodrigo. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that was vital. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rafinha goes short. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That has not gone well. Fermin, and he was quick to react. That has been slung wide. And it's Bellingham. In with the challenge. Aimed beyond the defence. Pedri.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well timed, excellent interception. Threads one in. Mbappe shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Valverde. Lovely pass. Decent chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's picked his way through. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Balde. And it's Pedri. Balde. He has found the way through. Oh, good take in a good area. And the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. This looks promising. Shot, surely! Madrid have their second corner now. Rodrigo with the short one. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's very neat. Picked out brilliantly.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Rashford. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Tchouaméni. Pedri. 60 minutes played. Now it's Yamal. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Bellingham. For Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So, what can they come up with here? Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Rashford, looking understandably energised after his goal. De Jong. Played through into space. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Tchouaméni. Yamal goes steaming forward. Lopez. And here's Yamal. He's in a great position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Stood up well to him there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Rudiger. And it's Valverde. And here's Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. De Jong. And it's Pedri. Looking for the run. And the through ball. Oh, look at the space. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he hits the net. Just cruising! They are cruising! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Things look... Big chance! Vermin succumbs to the pressure. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Kubasi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Valverde. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Goes looking wide. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. He's found a way through. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And here's Rashford, Firmine. The final 5 minutes. Pedri, and here's Rashford. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product. Passing time.
Now it's Pedri. Good ball, good take. Chance! Cleared away. Great vision. That is ended up in no man's land. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that will be it. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive.
Goes for a shot! McAllister. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with
Isaac! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking for options for movement. Nuno Mendes. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. And it's Vitinha. Closing in on goal. Real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first moment of real significance. Up he goes! Kvaratskhelia. Hakimi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. He's tried one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Barcola has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Vitinha wins the duel this time. And it's Marquinhos. Kvaratskhelia. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Out to the left it goes. Can he get on the end of this? McAllister clears it away. Frimpong. And now the breakaway. Floated through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Szoboszlai. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's a really well-measured ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Great ball and he's in here. Chance! And it's hoisted clear. And it's Ruiz. Frimpong deals with that comfortably. And here's Barcola. Barcola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Vitinha. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Robertson. McAllister. Wits. And the shot! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Wits.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Yeah, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And he shoots! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. McAllister. And now they can spring out of defence. Well read, nice interception. Sends it crossfield. Barcola looks to get on the end of this. Fabian Ruiz. And Doué. And he's intervened well there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, super find. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now it's Szoboszlai. Knocks it into space. Can he get it through? Now it's McAllister. McAllister was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Barcola. It's a promising position. Barcola! And he was alert to it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Brilliantly cut out. Nuno Mendes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now the ball in. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Vitinha. Gravenberg did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. McAllister closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's Salah! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Robertson. McAllister shoots! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there and it's been blown.
Vitinha. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. Picked out brilliantly. Wirtz! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And here's Isak. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Over to the left.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Isak. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well played. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Pacho. Marquinhos. And it's Doué. Here's Vitinha. And this is Dembele. Played out towards the right wing. In with the challenge.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Paris Saint-Germain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Takes a shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Liverpool have been forced to do it the hard way, but they are... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Mohamed Salah! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Fabian Ruiz! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Kvaratskhelia, chance for a shot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's a good ball out wide. Kvaratskhelia unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vitz driving on and making good progress. Well, that is one way to stop him. Played out towards the right wing. Quarter of an hour played. Nicely weighted, but goes for a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Fabian Ruiz. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, that's neat. That'll be a throw-in.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
That's good vision. And that's put paid to a promising move. Distributed tidily. Fabian Ruiz. Vitz. A probing pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Fabian Ruiz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, terrible pass. He's picked his way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Frimpong. Fabian Ruiz. Barcola. Barcola! And it's Ruiz. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Foot in. Aims beyond the defence. Vitinha shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mohamed Salah, given the lift of his goal, looking to play him in, and that could set him on his way. Vitinha, Doué. Now it's Szoboszlai. Robertson. Showing good feet. Oh, Wirtz! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Turns and goes back. Change of plan here, perhaps. And it's Wirtz. And he welcomes it in. Shot a goal! And he comes up trumps again.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Drill, and the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options. He's going for goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the
And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They had a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Liverpool are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1. It's Dembele! Frimpong. Konate. And he's been shifted off it. Vitinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gravenberg did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mohamed Salah. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Doué. Vitinha just eases him off the ball. Threads one in. And Mendes. Doué. Now Barcola. And it's Mendes. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Szoboszlai tries to pass it through. Oh, good take in a good area. Liverpool have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And it's Robertson. Couldn't squeeze it through. Doué. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Takes a shot. In he goes again. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Big chance! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vitinha. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Wirtz. That's good play. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gravenberg has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Can he get on the end of this? And he's cut it out. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. That is good alertness. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Real chance! Off the post! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Paris Saint-Germain take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious second of the clock. No need to overly commit now.
3 minutes added time.
Mohamed Salah. Wirtz. Well, that has not gone well. Doué. It's a promising position. No, he's not getting past him there. Frimpong. He won't be happy with that one. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of...
Like the flowers, my soul blooms in the light. Like the waters, I'm drowning into you. Let your spirit rise in this hopelessness. Love is here, love is here. We're dancing in the colors.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it...
And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Tries to play it through. Look at the space here. Great chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. So what can they make of this? Fermin powering forward here. McAllister. Pedri. And it's De Jong. And it's Lopez. He's found a way past, and he's in on goal. Can he finish? It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of...
Isaac! It's bounced back off the post.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's a throw-in. Now it's Wirtz. Pass somewhat off target. Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross into the box. Konate gets rid without sophistication.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Can he get on the end of this? Back in once more. Brilliantly cut out. Fermin. Balde. Nicely spread. McAllister. Oh, super ball! Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Soboslai is behind this one. So the perfect chance to get one back. Soboslai! They want to be quick to recover this. Played out wide. Played in by Robertson.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Fermin. Fermin looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's Pedri. De Jong. And it's Pedri. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Soboslai. And here's McAllister. He's on it, can he get away? And it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Pedri. And it's Lopez. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri. Wirtz gets a foot in here. Frimpong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely, decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. No way through, so back it comes. And it's made its way to him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rafinha. Played out to the left flank.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well played. Szoboszlai. And it's Wirtz. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Shot at goal! And it's in! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
To the field.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Wirtz. Threads one in. Yamal. There's the shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Played into space. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Opts to play it back. Thinks about the shot. Shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That is a great pick out. Tries a shot!
Attendance for this match
looking
was
wide.
29,950.
Salah. Frimpong. And here's Wirtz. He is through here. Now this could be... Goes for a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Frimpong has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Pedri. Now it's Lopez. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a...
Isaac! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Gravenberg. This looks promising. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Rafinha. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Szoboszlai. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yamal. Backward it goes. Shot. Big chance! Really well taken goal. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be a...
He's had a shot! And he hits the net! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And the shot! It's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Barcelona are having a ball here. And it's Frimpong. And here's McAllister. Pedri. This is De Jong. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No way through.
There will be 5 minutes.
Just
added
seeing the board
time.
now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. He's found a way through. He's in space and looking for options. Now then, the ball's come loose. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Konate. And that will be the final act. Liverpool cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well-timed, excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's found a way through. Valverde. Now it's Savinho. Haaland. And that is expertly dealt with. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Bellingham has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Ake. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Rudiger cuts it out.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Not the most convincing of passes. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Rodrigo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's in plenty of space here. And he's being shifted off it. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. That's a corner kick. Rodrigo goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Always onto this. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's managed to get free. Finishing chance, surely! Oh, it's hit the post! Reinders. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Out to the right. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Bellingham, and he's in on Bellingham! Nicely spread. Now that looks a decent ball, and that's played in low. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. That pass isn't the best. Bernardo Silva. And it's Rodri. And that has been slung wide. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And it's Reinders. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rodri. Ake. And Guardiol. Now it's Mbappe. He came in hard, very hard. Chouameni. Bellingham. Oh, super ball. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Mbappe! And this could be the final action of the first half. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through. Lewis. Great vision, great ball, and he's in here. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Valverde unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Haaland has been caught there, it's a foul. Ake. It's not an especially good pass, that. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Cross flung in towards the middle. Goes looking wide. And it's Reinders. And he's had a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Spread out to the left. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Reinders. The ball has bounced loose now. That's a super give and go. Now that's a lovely exchange. Looking for the run. Decent chance! Rodrigo. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Over to the left. Now it's Valverde. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's onside. Shoots! He scores!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And it's Rodri. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is... He's having a shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Ake. Now, can they get him away? Doku, he's picked his way through. And that's out of reach. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Doku could try cutting inside here. Chooses to go back, and Bernardo Silva! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's picked it up out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Madrid have their third corner.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And it's been taken short. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Chouameni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Skims one in. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Bellingham. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Pinches it off him. Real chance! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And he cuts out the supply, spread it left. And here's Rodrigo. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that will be the final act. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Bellingham picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.